So let's talk about politics. And a hush came over the crowd. I have a hard time accepting that Donald Trump is president, not for any political reasons, but to me, the phrase President Trump sounds like a joke you would hear on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, this is the story all about how our country got flipped and turned upside down. I mean, can't you just imagine some episode where it's the future and they let you know it's the future because Will Smith has this long Gandalf beard? And Carlton says, "Well, Will, times have been tough ever since Donald Trump became president." And the audience laughs, and Will Smith says, "Donald Trump is president? Oh, hell no!" That's the thing Will Smith says. And then Carlton says, "Well, Will, he did just barely beat Hillary Clinton." And the audience laughs, as they should. Unfortunately, my cousin Roy is extremely right-wing. And, it's hard to watch football with him because, he's not exactly a big fan of the take a knee movement. But I have a hard time buying his outrage because I have seen that man jack off during the national anthem. And I'm sorry to say this was at a game. Though, if you want a grasp of how seriously he takes race relations, one time we watched somebody fumble the ball, and he commented, "Yeah, that's exactly what you can expect from an Nigarb like that." Cousin Roy is not only a crappy person, he's also a crappy speller. So, I was recently hanging out with my friend Guillermo. Now, Guillermo is this shy, kind of soft-spoken Latino kid, kind of chubby, he wears glasses. And as I was hanging out with him, I was just thinking, my God, this kid seems like he'd be the lead character on some 90s animated kid show. I just picture, this opening credits with this theme song, "It's a new day, and we're gonna go to school. It's a new day, and we're gonna brush our teeth. We're gonna learn a lesson, and we're gonna build our day the Guillermo way." Hey!
Yes!
There are lots of great episodes of this show I just completely made up. Like, Guillermo finds out math is hard. Guillermo wins the Olympics. Guillermo drops acid. Guillermo gets mauled by a wolverine. Guillermo lists his favorite flavors of pudding. Guillermo can't poop during the entire papal visit. One of my favorites is Guillermo meets the bully. In this episode, Guillermo walks up to this guy who looks like Jesse Ventura, but every article of clothing he's wearing is American flag related. And just goes up to him and says, "Hi, I'm Guillermo!" And without threat or provocation, this guy grabs him by the shirt, cocks his fist, and starts telling him, "All right, you little bastard, I'm gonna give you to the count of 12 to get out of my face before you get these hands. 1, 10, 12. Hey, wait a minute, my fist has been put down. This is not a normal occurrence. All right, I'm extra pissed off and I can't count very high, so I'm only gonna give you to the count of 3 to get out of my face before I serve you my favorite meal. Knuckle sandwiches with a tall glass of punch. 1, 5, 3. Hey, wait a minute. That thing that doesn't happen has inexplicably happened again. I'm so confused right now. I'm going through an identity crisis. All right, you little hoodlum, this goes against my core values, but I'm gonna let you off with a warning. But next time, you won't be so lucky. Next time, next time. So, but, he teaches valuable lessons too, like when he's in class, the teacher asks, can you give us an example of a proper noun? Guillermo! Who won Best Director at this year's Oscars? Guillermo! Every episode ends with a lesson like Guillermo says. One of my favorites is, Guillermo says, say no to drugs. Say yes to mashed potatoes. As you can probably guess by this Pimpin' Rocco shirt, I watch a lot of TV. And there's a show called The Tudors where the love of my life, Natalie Dormer, plays Anne Boleyn. So, my enjoyment of this show is already ruined by one thing. Basic knowledge of history. I stopped watching shortly after her character literally got the chop. So, I'll never know if they reached the point where Henry VIII married the widow next door. The show already had a theme song, but sadly, I had an idea for an alternate theme, but sadly I don't think they'll ever use it. Henry VIII, he's the fattest man in history. He's the King of England and really into gluttony. If you marry Henry, you're gonna get your head chopped. Gonna lose your head soon. He wants a male heir. Watching TV growing up, there's a lot of talk about male entitlement nowadays, and I gotta say, from watching TV, I'm not gonna lie, TV did taught me that, I was guaranteed a girlfriend, and that she'd be a female version of myself. And that I was supposed to wear a t-shirt with my first initial on it. And that I'd have a dog who thinks he's people and wears sunglasses. And that mummies and quicksand would be a much bigger part of my life. And that I'd probably have a talking car. And I'd break out into doo-wop songs a lot more often. Which reminds me, I recently discovered a song called Dog Police by the band Dog Police, presumably off of the album Dog Police. Now, for the unenlightened, the song goes like this. Arf, 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 Dog Police, where are you coming from, Dog Police? Nobody knows who you are. And I discovered this song when I was in a bit of a foul mood. So all day, my thought process sounded like this. Oh, God damn it, why does this stuff keep happening? One of these days, I'm gonna... Arf, 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 arf! Dog Police! Where are you coming from, Dog Police? Nobody knows who you are! Well, that's everything I prepared for tonight, but before I go, here's a life hack. If you eat spicy food, drink a glass of milk afterward, and that'll quell the damage.